A speech has only three parts. It has the introduction, it has the body, and has the conclusion. Shooting a wedding video is exactly like that. You have the introduction, which is anything that's before the wedding. You have the body, which is actually the wedding itself, and you have the conclusion, basically the reception. With each of the three parts, there are main shots that you want to shoot. For my videos that I do, I like to shoot messages from the groom to the bride and from the bride to the groom.
I can't believe it's finally our wedding day. I've dreamed of this day ever since I met you. You're the perfect man that I've always prayed for.
I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm just so thankful that God was able to bring us together. I'm just so happy that you're the one I get to spend the rest of my life with. I can't wait for all the memories we're going to make and all the fun things we're going to do, and I'm just so excited. And I love you so much.
And I also like to get some messages from the parents to the couple.
Madison, I love you. I'm so proud of you on this wonderful day. I'm so thankful for you and Cole. If you stay focused on God, everything will work well for you. You two just love one another, and I'm just so blessed to be your dad, and I just love you very much.
Dad and I couldn't be more proud of you, what the woman you've become today. So many precious memories of you, starting with your Barbies and your hair and makeup.
Abby, oh God, do I be serious or do I be funny with this letter? I guess I'll make an effort to do both, but seriously, who would have thought after all these years, two kids from the same grade school who didn't speak a word to each other would be getting married?
There's grandparents that have a special relationship with the bride or the groom. I like to shoot that too. That can be extra special because, grandparents, they're older, and you want that posterity, you want that history, you want that voice of the grandparent, especially when they're older. At some point they're going to pass away, and they will always have that message from their grandfolks. So that adds a really nice touch.
I just want to wish you God's special blessings, and Dan, a welcome to our family. And Kendall Ann, always remember the bedtime stories and our trip to the dollar store. You're always in our prayers, and remember this, love you all the way to the moon and back again. Love you too, and have a happy marriage. And Granddad says love too.
And then you have your typical shots. You have the bride with her maids of honor, the bridal party. You have them getting their hair done. You have them maybe eating something, drinking something. Same with the fellas, the guys getting dressed, them putting the flowers on their lapels. You also want to make sure you shoot the dress by itself, and then you also want to make sure you shoot the mom helping her get the dress on, buttoning it up, lacing it up, that sort of thing. Then you have the body of the wedding, which is the wedding ceremony itself. I use 2 to 3 cameras. Well, look at there. Oh, that's all right. I use 2 to 3 cameras when I shoot a wedding. I shot a wedding video this Saturday. I used 3 cameras. Using 3 cameras just gives you ups the production value. It also gives you a fail safe if one of the cameras fail, if the card fails, if your main camera fails where you have your audio going into, if that fails, or if you have just a tremendous amount of static, you will have a scratch audio into one of those cameras, and that can mean the difference between disaster or not. So 2 to 3 cameras, and I use Final Cut Pro 10, and it is so easy to make a multicam clip. Once you have the wedding ceremony is over, then starts the conclusion. I like to shoot probably 5 to 10 minutes of the couple getting pictures taken. You have the traditional of them getting reintroduced into the reception. Each member of the bridal party usually gets introduced and they have their own little dance. You want to shoot video of that. You have your standard shots. You have the speeches by the best man. You have a speech by the maid of honor. Usually one of the dads will get up and thank folks for coming. Then you have the first dance, father-daughter dance, mom, groom dance, cake cutting. Most weddings have a photo booth. You know, that's very well lit, so you want to hopefully get the couple while they're in the photo booth, you know, having some fun with the props. I like to shoot about maybe 5 to 10 minutes worth of dancing, people dancing. You know, you don't have to shoot 30 minutes of people dancing. That's just overkill. In typical wedding, you know, in a typical wedding, I will use 30 to 45 seconds of people dancing. So, you know, you don't have to shoot all night of people dancing. And then you have the send-off, whether or not sparklers, people throwing rice, you know, whatever they're doing, you got to document that. So, and then that's pretty much it, shooting-wise. And then you have to edit it. So, typical editing time, if I shoot for 8 hours, I probably have about 8 hours of editing. So, it's about a 1-for-1. A couple things you can do to add the production value. You know, I have a couple of drones that I like to use. Slow motion video actually adds a lot of production value. If you can get the couple walking, you know, maybe when they're having pictures taken or before the wedding, if they see each other before the wedding, slow motion adds a lot. So don't be overwhelmed by shooting a wedding. There's 3 basic parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. That concludes me. Thanks.